Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Luba.
And it's me, Striker. And today we're going to tell you the steps that you would have to go through in order to do our matchmaking process. Now, we have got guys going through this at the moment, and we, even for ourselves, when everything happened in Ukraine, we didn't know really sort of how it was going to go. But to be honest, it's kind of sort of been business as usual, really. The only difference is that the guys are not going to Ukraine, they're going and meeting ladies in Europe. And you may have seen a video we did with David last week.
He came and did it.
Yeah, he came and did it. So.
And we have like guys who coming to Germany, to Poland at the moment because it's easier for them, and the ladies there. Like we record David because he was here in Spain and he actually came to the city where we are to meet, and we plan to meet more guys this month. So how does it work? How do we start? We decided to put it in 4 points, in 4 stages, like how you do that.
Okay, so step 1, and this happens with all of our clients, regardless of whether it was a tour, whether it was Rocket Match. And just quickly to clarify there, that the difference between Rocket Match and a tour is that the dates now are done via Zoom first, and then after the Zoom call you exchange contact details and you just keep in contact with the lady yourself. Obviously we're there for support, or if there's any confusion or anything like that as well. So that's the difference. So step 1, the gentleman has a call with us. It's a strategy call with us. It's an hour call, and we decide whether we want to take this person on as a client, or they decide if they want to work with us. So it's basically seeing if we're a good fit for each other. The reason that I know some other companies don't care, they'll take your money and say, well, what else can we do? We want to make sure that we can get as close to a result for you as possible. If we feel like we can't get a result, then we're not going to take any money from you. It just doesn't seem right.
And the reason for that, I want to say here, is that in our company we do everything handmade, I can say, because no jokes about that again, okay? So the reason for that is that yes, we have our wing women who can help you on a call. Sometimes I'm not doing the calls because literally I don't have that much time about that, but the matchmaking process is done by me. So for me it's very important to understand, can I help you or no? What kind of person you're looking for? Will we be able to match you with a person that will make you happy? So this is made by me, and as I say, I collect all the feedback. I sort everything, good things and problems, and somebody is late, so I always control that, and that's why it's the quality of our product, no matter where we are on the planet, it's still the most important, and we are responsible for that. So this is basically the first step, is booking a Zoom call, strategy call with us, where we discussing with you what would be best and working for you. What is number 2?
So step 2 is the matchmaking process, and it can be complicated at times because there's wants and needs of different people. But to summarize it, to make it as simple as possible, you will send Luba a list of ladies. How many? 20 ladies?
Whatever amount of ladies you feel comfortable, you get access to the Rocket Match, and this is our database that is mostly English-speaking ladies, so it's about 700 plus English-speaking ladies. And to answer your question, are we still getting new ladies on our database? The answer is yes, because we got several emails and guys were asking if we still renewing our database. So there's mostly ladies who speak English. Also we have database of ladies who doesn't speak English, and you send me the list. It can be, even though the package is 12 dates, so you will have actually 12 calls, you can send me a list of 20, 30, 40 ladies, and I will see who will work the best for you and who will give the positive feedback, who will want to do the call, the ladies that I know that I may recommend or not recommend for you. So this is the process is starting. Usually from the time that you subscribe to the Rocket Match until you get the first call, usually it takes about 10 days.
Okay, so basically the calls will be scheduled over Zoom. If there's a translator that's needed, it'll either be Luba or it'll be Arena. And from there, after the call has taken place, we get the feedback obviously from you and from the lady as well, and if they want to exchange numbers, because we always say don't do it on the call, because maybe the guy doesn't, when that's happened before, she's asked the guy for the number, he didn't really want to give it, but he gave it anyway, and then it just becomes messy. People seems like they're ghosting each other, whatever. So we manage that part.
Yes, we want to do to exchange contact just people who really want to stay in touch, not just because she was trying to be nice or you was trying to be nice. And it happened equally. Don't think that just like the ladies not giving the phone numbers to or giving and not chatting. Like the same happening. Sometimes the lady like the guy and the guy just not that interested. So we try to make it like super comfortable for you and for her. After the call, we collecting the feedback from her. If she wants to stay in touch, we ask you. Like after the call, you immediately message me on Skype. Like usually guys do that. Luba, like that was so great. That was like I want to stay in touch with her. And then when it's like mutual, we do the first step of match. You know, you start contacting each other directly. So this is actually the stage number 3.
Okay, so stage 3. Stage 3 is you've got the feedback back from the Zoom calls, and how many out of 12? How many ladies would be the guy be in touch with?
So you get in touch probably with about 6 to 8 ladies. You get their contact information and you start chatting.
So 6 to 8 ladies want to stay in contact and hopefully develop something from that.
Yes, but you have to be realistic that from these 6 or 8 ladies, in the future, you will want to visit and meet maybe 4 or 5. The reason for that is that you will start chatting, you will start communicating, you will start exchanging messages, jokes, pictures and etc. And with somebody you will enjoy it more, with somebody you will enjoy it less. With somebody it will be easier to find topics to communicate. With somebody it will be really like some tension and you will feel that it's not that easy and you sometimes don't even know what to chat about and talk about. And this is good. This is really good because it will give you when the guys are coming to Ukraine, they have to go on each date. Sometimes it's exhausting, they need to prepare for that and have like all my exhausting 15 dates. Here you can minimize it for yourself. But then when you come and meet these like 4 or 5 ladies, it is actually very intense. Like it is really the ladies that you've been in touch, that you already know and that you really want to meet and you want to know.
So that takes us to stage 4, which is the trip planning stage. So typically in the past, you were going to be coming to Ukraine and maybe a couple of different cities, depending on where those ladies were, obviously. Now it's usually a trip to like Poland or Spain or something like that, but that's part of the process. So it's actually the last part of the process. That's just you planning your trip, where to go, which ladies you're going to meet. You have to kind of manage that quite carefully as well, because even though you are talking to several ladies, you're not dating these ladies yet. You haven't even met them yet, so they're just like friends, and we've always said, even with the tours and all that sort of stuff, it's best to have many options that you can compare with each other to find the best option that is right for you. So you're going to be planning the trip, and then you're going to be coming over and spending time with these ladies. That's pretty much it. That's the 4th stage.
Yeah, we are there for you all the time, and we will help you and advise you what to do best. So basically what can happen, just quickly we'll give you an update. What can happen, for example, talking to 4 ladies and you talking to them. One can be in Ukraine, one can be in Poland, another in Germany, and one somewhere else. First of all, you need to know that in Europe it's very easy to travel. So if you fly to Europe anywhere, for example, you land in Frankfurt, in anywhere, like any big airport, you are already in Europe. You register once and then the rest of the traveling will be really super easy. Not that expensive, you don't need any documents, anything, so it is pretty comfortable to travel via Europe. And also you can even not just fly, you can also use trains, depends where you're gonna go. If the lady is in Europe, then you probably will meet somewhere around her city or in her city and you will come. We will actually do the video why it is better that you are coming to Europe these days and what are the benefits of dating in Europe, but this will be another video. And if the lady is in Ukraine, this can be 2 ways. Some guys are willing to wait until it will be over in Ukraine and they come and visit there. Some guys still want to meet in Europe. And some ladies are willing to travel. So it's not that difficult to get out, especially for a single lady now from Ukraine. Please don't listen to different news saying that, they're we're helping to get the lady out of the city with a safe, legit companies that, is not killing anybody, robbing and taking their stuff away. True. So this is not a problem. Sometimes ladies would like to leave but they don't have place to go. They don't want to live in their shelters. They don't want to live in a rented places like with somebody else. So they think that in Ukraine, most of the cities are safer than go and travel somewhere. So maybe she will come and meet you somewhere in Europe. Maybe it will be closer to Ukraine, like Romania, Bulgaria, and you will travel there as well. You will meet, and after that you will decide either she stay in Europe, either she go back to Ukraine. So everything is possible. Try not to think about that too much, because this stage is actually a little bit further away. Minimum month and a week from the time that you start doing that you call that you have a call with us. So, and who knows, maybe in a month everything will be over. We really hope for that, and you will be able to travel to Ukraine. So this is basically it. I think it's not that complicated.
No, it's very simple. And I know that we get emails and people are asking us if it's still possible and that sort of stuff. So outside looking in, maybe and you see all the footage and just crazy stuff that's going on in Ukraine. You think there's no way it can be happening, but it's happening. Like, we're doing it with our clients at the moment. We've got dates set up almost every day for the last 2 weeks with our clients, with ladies. Most of them are out of Ukraine, are they? Most of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's happening at the moment. So it's like, these guys have decided that it can still be done. They're going to go to Europe. They're going to meet ladies in Europe. It's not that difficult. So
it's not that difficult if you want it, and don't try to find obstacles, because the best time is now. And if you miss the chance to come to Ukraine, don't miss your chance to come and visit Ukrainian lady here in Europe. So we hope this video was useful. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, put them down below.
See you later.